Hello everyone, this is Dawn over at Plot Chronicles. Today I want to chat with you guys about my two favorite books from the month of May. Let's get right into it. Now, I did put down, I think, 5 books as 4-star, and I liked several of the books, but you know what? I didn't, quote, love them. Now, you guys know I don't just give out 5 stars, and none of these I would give 5-star, maybe. Actually, no, I just have a hard time giving out 5 stars for some reason, but I might do 4.75. Okay, the first is a thriller. The second isn't a thriller, so there's 2 different genres here. First is a thriller called The Business Trip by Jesse Garcia, and everyone I know that read that book really liked it. I already did a review on it, so I'm going to briefly, try to just keep it short. And this is the thing and how I know I liked it. I read a lot of books, and a lot of times if I read them, and let's say I find them entertaining, I'm going to have to go back and kind of read the summary to remember what the book was about before I tell you. This book was about 2 ladies, and one is in an unhealthy relationship, and then the other one is a successful businesswoman. They go to take a trip, okay? And these ladies go missing all of a sudden, and then their family, friends, co-workers are getting messages that they met this wonderful guy, and both of them met this same guy, and they're wondering what happened to these ladies, okay? And it's a story of that. There are so many twists and turns, a huge twist and shock at the end, but I was happy to see it. I liked the ending, and it's funny because there's one male character in there that is not likable at all, but for whatever reason, I liked him and I found him funny. I don't know why. It's just, he was such a jerk, but that I found him humorous. It's interesting how authors can make unlikable characters somehow likable to you, or, for some reason you find them funny, or there's characters that are not really that great of people, but for some reason you're rooting for them. Now that takes a talented person, but the book has a lot of twists and turns. It keeps your interest, and it's pretty easy to follow along, which I like. Business Trip by Jesse Garcia. I think I did rate it 4.5 star. I really think it's worth reading. Okay, the second one, I absolutely love this book. I wouldn't mind owning it because I think it would be good to go back to and read a few pages every day. I know that sounds silly, but some books, and of course the Bible would be a wonderful example of that. And I know many people that read some Psalms and Proverbs every day. That would be good. But this book is probably one of my favorites, and I marked it 4.75. The Magic of Thinking Big. I've already done a review on it, but I really liked it. And I'm going to tell you the main reason. It's a self-help book. It is all about positive thinking, which is great, okay? And it is about how do you talk about yourself? What do you believe about yourself? What do you think about yourself? And what is your attitude like, okay? All of that matters, obviously. And how you speak about yourself and the words you say do make a big difference. It is a lot about that, and I like that, but this is what I liked about the book, and this is why this book was better than most self-help books. Okay, it wasn't just about, hey, let's be positive, let's talk positive affirmations, and the world's all going to turn around and be the best. That's one issue that I have. I love Law of Attraction. I think it's great, and I do believe in our thoughts, beliefs, words, and all of that, and what comes off our tongue is very important. But I also don't think people can just speak things into existence. I do think that you do have to put action, and that's what I liked about this book, is that, yes, it's all about positivity, but it's about, basically, I kind of feel like it was about taking a notebook and a pen and doing a brain dump of a bunch of creative ideas. He gives you a bunch of ideas of things you can do. So he gives you, basically it's like he gives you a toolbox with a bunch of useful tools of things that you can do to make your life better. That's what I loved about it. It wasn't just about a bunch of positivity. It wasn't about a bunch of science talking about stuff. Not that that's not important, but what I like is he gives you ideas of things you can actually do that are useful, and gives you some great examples. I absolutely love the book. I might give it 5 star because it's probably that and Atomic Habits are two of the best self-help books I've read. So anyway, I want to hear from you in the comments below. What books did you read in May that you really loved? I'd like to hear about it from you. That's all I have to say for now. Love you, appreciate you, and I hope to see you on the next video. Bye, everybody.